Hey guys, welcome back to Film Feud. I'm Jeff.
Lex.
And this is my favorite movie. Just to start us off on the right note. So, we have a good movie, really, really good movie, and we have another movie. Lex, tell us what movies we have.
Still a good movie.
Oh my god.
It's My Girl and Little Manhattan.
Huh?
Yeah, I really want to see you do your flower girl thing.
Part of me is sure I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Sorry. So, we're going to do things a little bit differently. Jeff usually is the one that starts off talking about the films to kind of break the ice, but since, in case you guys haven't heard yet, this is my favorite movie of all time. Not trying to say anything.
I think they got it,
but
I'm pretty sure.
This is... Oh, I'm going to start the talking for Little Manhattan. So, where to begin? Where to begin?
I have a feeling it's stuck actually.
It's gonna be long.
This movie, for me, is not even a movie. It is something that has connected to me in such a deep personal level because the story of Josh Hutcherson's character, Gabe, I felt like is something a lot of guys can relate to, at least at one point in their life. Well, for all the straight guys, nothing wrong with being gay, but for all the straight guys who have ever felt anything for a girl, you know that this is something you can connect about.
That's the one note.
Relate to.
As a side note, that it's totally like universal. So yeah.
Okay.
That's the one note I had too. It's
like,
so relatable. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I could think back. I don't think I was as in love as he is in this movie, but I could think back to a time when I was going through exactly what he was going through and thinking the exact same things. And some of that stuff is still relevant now, like if you think now. So I mean, yeah, that really hit home for me.
Yeah, you guys still don't know what girls want.
Nope.
So, yeah, that's something.
I mean, I had never seen a romantic movie that was like this in the sense that like it explored a sort of coming of age story. It's always been they've already been they're already grown up. They're teenagers or adults, or they're in high school or college or whatever.
This is like
But
they're
this
on
is the
the
first
verge.
one that I've seen that has been like a coming of age that like, hey, maybe girls don't have cooties.
Yeah.
Maybe they're actually really nice.
Like right at the beginning, as he starts to like girls, like it just starts right there. I think that's I don't think I've ever seen that before either in any other movie. So I think that's really interesting how it focuses
different.
on that. Yeah, in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. Because people, I don't know, movies don't normally focus like on that whole awkward age.
No.
Where you're like 10, 11, 12, going to 13.
Because I remember like the whole cooties type thing was then too. Like,
I remember that being when we were like real young. Like
yeah, I don't think that.
I definitely remember the iron wall.
Yeah.
And like I don't know.
The separation at recess.
Yeah.
Like you didn't play with the guys and the guys.
I do remember, thinking guys were so much better than girls, and like girls are just like.
Ew.
There's that one song was like, girls, where the guys go to Jupiter get more stupider.
Yeah. That's why girls were on the other side of the recess playground.
Wow.
They were just talking while
Whatever.
we were playing basketball.
Whatever.
Or football.
I don't know about you, but I was playing tag and playing hide and go seek, so but whatever.
Don't worry about it.
I guess.
Oh, well, whatever. Whatever, Jeff. Fine.
Another thing I really liked, which, I mean, if I like a movie, it usually has really good music. And I thought the music was... well, for me it's iconic because it's my favorite film, but maybe not necessarily for everyone else, but I mean, this made me like really like, for example, the Beatles. The song at the end is "In My Life" by the Beatles, and I never heard of it until then, and so it made me really exposed me to things like that. What else?
I think the music is really it does, and like it really fits the theme of the movie, and like I feel like each song that plays is like really it fits in with what's happening then.
Yeah,
like,
it kind of enhances the movie.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I really can't think of any song in particular except for the last song. Like it doesn't stick out to me like that, but like I didn't hate any of the music.
Yeah, no, I like the music.
I thought everything fit well together. So
Yeah. What else can I say about this? There's so many things I could just
keep on going.
A little Manhattan like the thing.
I just don't. I don't want it to get too out of hand because I could talk about
Forever.
just everything. Like I have created a tribute short film on this movie. I'm obsessed. But anyway, what else? Do you guys have anything as I'm thinking of the next topic to sort of transition to?
I have a. Hopefully, this will help you think of some. But for both of them, they both have great child actors.
Yeah,
which is
that's true.
hard to find.
Yeah.
And for both these movies, if these child actors didn't work, the movie sucks. Like it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's true.
So, like,
if they couldn't act, if they couldn't deliver their lines,
This would have been a painful to get through. But
it would have just.
they're all really
completely
good.
Yeah, they are really good.
The main characters for all of them are really good.
I think it was rather interesting how like the boy actors were
What-
sort of big
yeah,
names.
They went on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin and Josh Hutcherson.
They went on to
Whereas
do stuff.
The girl actresses,
kind of filled
you
it
don't.
out.
Yeah, I didn't really know who. I don't even know her name right now. What is her name? The girl who plays Veda.
I have no idea what her name is.
Anna Chensky, something like that.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it says here.
She.
Yeah, Anna Chelensky.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gone on to do other stuff. She does a lot more TV though. Like, she doesn't do a lot of films anymore. She does more TV. But
Kind of
Charlie Ray does like literally nothing else. Literally
Yeah.
nothing else.
You're wrong there.
That's okay. Almost nothing else.
She's here right now.
Does-
No, that would
She's
Welcome,
she's
Charlie
over,
Ray, to
she's
the
over
show.
there.
Anyway, no, she. I mean, I haven't like stopped or anything, but
Of course not. Of course not. Why would you have done that?
she has done a lot of musical theater in her college. She has done a few episodes. She was on the episode of I think it was Law and Order.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's on Law and Order at some point.
Maybe,
Yeah. They just want literally everyone who's acts to be on Law and Order. Yeah.
Can our show make it on there?
Oh, that'd be great. We
Law and Order.
die.
We die.
Yeah,
It'll
someone
be about-
dies.
The
and they
guest stars always die.
Yeah. Ooh.
So
Want to come on the show? You'll die.
you'll die. Yeah.
Yeah, child actors. They were awesome.
I also have that. They both have like a small movie vibe, like an indie kind of vibe.
Like a step above indie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they also have a small cast too, which in their case both work really well.
Yeah,
I
Little
like
Manhattan in particular has a very
Yeah.
small cast.
that. Which I like. I think
Yeah.
if it got too big, it would have strayed away from like Gabe's and Rosemary's relationship. Like if he would have spent more time with his friends, or they were more in it. I feel like I'm happy his friends were in it that much. Like it was about him.
Yeah, it was more about him. Like you didn't see the whole like teasing thing happen as much. Like why are you with a girl? Like that whole thing.
Yeah, I expected that. It really wasn't there.
Yeah.
He mentioned that it might happen, but
Yeah.
he got out of it,
Yeah, it was mostly just centered around him.
which I liked.
Yeah, I thought that was nice.
For a 10-year-old, that works.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, yes. I mean, I agree. Good point.
Thank you. I'm happy you agree.
Anything positive you say, I will agree with.
Yeah. Anything negative, I'm sure you'll kill us.
You're
So
gonna
you
get
know.
slapped.
Oh, I mean, whatever.
I almost tried to think of something negative, but I can't.
There wasn't anything like just completely awful.
No, there's nothing that stands out.
Yeah.
Well, to sort of transition into topics, I also think Little Manhattan has some great comedy in it, some great humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
There were
does.
some points that definitely had me laughing out loud.
Yeah.
The opening scenes were like kids like throwing up on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember the first time I saw that, I was just like, what is going on?
what is this movie?
It's like, what is happening?
I like when he breaks his hand or like hurts his
Hurts
hand.
his hand
trying to break
on the board. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also like Gabe's parents' relationship a lot. I think
It's very interesting.
it is like I like
Yeah.
how it kind of in the
Comes
beginning.
around.
Yeah, it's full circle. It's like in the beginning they're like, I mean, they had a love story at one point, but that's forever ago, and now they're getting a divorce. But towards the end of the movie, they're like kind of happy again.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
I feel like their relationship is sort of the unsung hero of the movie. It's like the real love story of the movie. Not that like Gabe and Rosemary's wasn't the real love story, but like it's Gabe's first love, and so I mean, what are the chances that you're actually gonna be with like your childhood like crush? But Gabe's parents, who have tried to work out a divorce, are now working things out, and they're talking again, and it's showing hope for Gabe that like, hey, there'll be other girls out there, and I think that's a really good message.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not how every relationship works, but it's nice that you can see that, like, through Gabe, his parents have kind of found like themselves again, like, with each other, which is nice. They kind of like are re-meeting each other, like, down the road.
It's like, although Gabe's relationship didn't work out, his life improved, like, because his parents
his parents
together.
were more happier.
Yeah, and he realized there's more to life than just liking or just trying to be together, be with.
And that, like,
his
life goes on.
Yeah.
Like, after stuff, after, like, things happen, which is nice.
I think another point I just want to make real quick. This really made me love New York.
Yeah.
It made New York look absolutely amazing. Like, I would walk around at night not feeling scared.
Yeah, it makes New
true.
York look really nice. It's not like,
It does.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not how it is.
not.
Yeah.
maybe just their neighborhood.
Just
Or 9
just
blocks.
wherever they lived.
Yeah. I don't know, I'm a Central Park fan. I went there and visited it, and
Yeah.
it's really nice.
I've been there a few times.
Go
too.
visit it.
Yeah, it is nice.
Well, that's all I have for Little
Little
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
Well, I have so much, so I don't want to. I don't want to be biased or anything, so we can move on.
You're
to,
already biased.
My boy,
My girl, my boy.
That's
Wow.
my boy.
It's my girl.
So I don't know too much about this movie. Lex, you want to talk about it a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah, sure. I don't know. This movie for me is so great, like, as a girl, because it has, like, a very universal element of, like, death, which is for anyone, but they have this one particular scene between, like, the new mother figure and Veda, and then Veda gets her period, and that's very, like, any girl can relate to, like, getting her first period and being like, what the fuck is happening? And it's just, it's a really cool, like, scene. And I remember seeing that, like, as a kid, like, when I was real little. And, like, I didn't get my period or anything yet, but I was, like, I just thought that was so cool, because I was like, wow, like, you never see that in movies. That's not something like that. It's a taboo topic. Like, you don't talk about that except maybe with your mother, and it's just cool. It was just such an interesting thing. I've never seen that in any movie, even now.
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
I like how they brought it up. She didn't say like, "Hey, I got my period." She was like, "Oh my God, I'm hemorrhaging."
Well, she didn't know.
dying.
That's how you.
Oh yeah, I'm dying.
That's how you feel though. Like, when you're a girl, you're like, you might know about it sort of, but like, especially in that time, is like 1970s. Like, you're super. Not only is, like, the information not out there, but you're ignorant to, like, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of like, oh, holy crap, what is happening? I'm bleeding. So you think, oh shit, bad stuff's happening. But like, but even like when I first got mine, I was like, oh, what the fuck? Like, that's just your reaction to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was a hard time
Obviously,
for me.
two guys aren't gonna understand this crap, but like, that's true. And I like it also sort of plays with like, Veda and her relationship with her dad, and how she never really met her mom because there was complications during childbirth, and that's really, like, that's a really, like, sad premise to start off with, but then, like, it's kind of nice because, like, that kind of brings their relationship full circle again, like, towards the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's also very nice that the dad doesn't blame her for that, because there are plenty of situations where that's a thing.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the movie's kind of about death, and then you have that, like, her mom died at childbirth. There's a lot of dark things there.
Yeah.
But the movie's not dark at all.
It isn't.
She takes
It's very
the light out of
lighthearted.
it. Yeah.
It's very a lighthearted movie.
It is.
And
Especially about those dark things. Like, it's very lighthearted about explaining them and dealing with them.
Which is really interesting. Like, even though, like, the kind of towards the end of the movie is really sad when Thomas J dies, it's just, I never walked away from My Girl being like, oh, I hate this movie, I'm so friggin' sad now.
Yeah.
I always was like, wow, this movie has a lot of, like, real life elements. Like, that's a real thing that could happen to someone.
If I may point out, since you brought up the thing with the end, I do agree with you that there has some real life elements. For me personally, as far as the tone went, I felt like the switch from, like, sad and depressing to happy and hopeful again was a little bit too quick.
Too quick
Of a switch. Like, I was like, oh, I'm not done being sad yet. When did Judy get in the picture, and why is the song My Girl playing?
See, that was set up though.
Yeah.
But, like, you kind of like learn to move on with the whole thing because you have to.
Yeah.
Like I think that especially with like children are easily scarred, but they're also pretty resilient. So it just sort of depends on the circumstances.
And Veda had a lot of good people around her.
To help her through
the
it.
teacher even. Shelly, her dad, her Uncle Phil.
His mom. Thomas J's mom.
Oh yeah, even her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like she had a lot of people there to help her. A lot of good people too.
Yeah, she had a lot of she had a community. It was. I like that the movie has a nice sense of community. Like like all these people know each other, and it's a small town. It's a small town sort of thing, and like even the teachers know like all of. You just feel like this
your
like
teacher
nice
lives
connection.
like what 3 houses down?
Yeah, like you're visiting your teacher in the middle of summer. Like normally you would never do that.
Confessing your love to him.
Yeah, exactly. Confessing your love to him. That's really funny too, because that's kind of like also a very like elementary school thing to do. You're like, I love my teacher.
Yeah,
just like
crush on teachers.
No, you don't really love your teacher, not like that. I mean, maybe you like him a lot, but yeah.
I felt so bad for her when like his fiance walked out.
Oh, I was like, no.
Like no, bad timing. Why haven't we seen you at all?
Yeah, where
have you been?
Oh my God, he's been hiding you?
I guess so, in the house somewhere. But I mean, I guess all the other settings you wouldn't see. Like
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like My Girl a lot. But that death scene with Thomas J really got to me when I first watched it. And after that, every time it would be on, it was on, I would kind of like, oh God, here it comes.
Yeah. See, like I always kind of cringed watching that part too, because I'm like, oh, he dies, but then at the same time,
and he's Kevin the Captain.
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin!
I thought he was so cute in this movie.
He was really cute.
I thought like I loved him. Yeah, I loved him in this movie. And then like I felt like in Home Alone he's not cute really.
He's not like I mean
he's not like lovable cute, you know?
Yeah, because he's like
Thomas J. You just want to pick up and cuddle, but like Kevin, you're like, Kevin, what the fuck?
I know exactly what you're saying. Like I'm trying to think of like Kevin's kind of like on his own, kind of like I can handle this.
He's more independent.
Yeah,
like so you don't feel the need to coddle him.
Yeah, not at all.
And like no,
because if you do, he might like pull a prank.
Kind of want to high five him.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
but in My Girl, you want to like hug him. And,
you want to like hug him,
squeeze his cheeks.
Yeah, and be like, you're so cute. You're so that's exactly how you feel.
But funny story, that scene, like I actually didn't know that he was dead. Like I just thought like he just lost his glasses and he got stung real bad.
Oh, you didn't see that coming?
So and so I was.
When we were talking.
I
don't know if you remember.
Gonna joke. I was like, oh look, he died. But he actually did. I was like,
oh shit!
Wow, Juan, jeez.
Damn. No, he actually died. He's allergic to bees.
It never said he's allergic to bees. I thought.
He was allergic to everything.
Yeah, they said that he was allergic to everything. So
I wish they would have said bees, like, because then you would have been like, oh no, the bees.
I think it's kind of implied that like he doesn't know he's allergic to bees.
Yeah.
Not just another thing that's added onto the list of everything he's allergic to.
Yeah, God.
So like that poor kid.
He's not allergic to anything anymore.
He actually reminds me of someone I went to school with when I was in elementary school who was pretty much allergic to everything, except it was a girl.
I'm so happy to have no allergies.
Yeah, I'm so happy. I'm not really allergic to much.
Oh, cats.
Cats, yeah. I'm allergic
tiger.
I'm allergic to pollen, but that's not really
who isn't?
Yeah, pretty much everyone is.
You're not?
No.
Let's take a whiff of pollen right now.
Let's bring it on. Challenge next week.
Oh my God. No.
I'm gonna like develop allergies
because of that. Like now it's like we just fucked you over. Sorry.
No. I've gone 20 years without being allergic to anything. Damn it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's all I have about My Girl too. I didn't have much notes for these. I don't know why. I mean, we did watch it yesterday, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like they kind of very loosely have a similar theme.
Yeah.
Like with the whole like first love thing. I feel like My Girl kind of explores a lot of things.
It doesn't stay on like a relationship. It's not really about a boy and a girl. It's more like about her relationship with other people.
Yeah. And I feel like it's not on one track. It sort of just moves around a lot, and like Little Manhattan just stays on one track. And it's kind of, but like you have that element in there with her and Thomas J being like, oh yeah, we should kiss or whatever.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was cute. I like there was a lot of like little cult things in there, like when they did the whole spit shake thing, or when they did the Blood Brothers thing. Yeah. Yeah, 8. Yeah, that's it. I was just like, no. Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
Well, I know my pick.
I know my pick.
I know my pick. I
All
feel
right,
like
we're gonna
these
go
two know that.
1, 2, last.
I was the only one who wasn't decided, so I'm excited.
I mean, me and Juan went into this very decided.
Looks like I'll be giving you these
Okay,
later.
so my pick is, your pick is. All right, Jeff, it's your turn.
Oh no!
Okay, now.
All right.
Oh,
Right.
my girl.
Oh yeah.
My girl
Let's
too?
switch those. No. My girl.
And now for the tiebreaker. My pick.
Jeff, do you enjoy our friendship?
Do you enjoy our friendship, Jeff?
I've known you longer.
My pick is.
That doesn't matter.
My
Quality is better.
my pick is both.
I've
have a
qualified
nice
you
day.
longer. Never mind.
Okay.
I tried to turn quality into a verb.
Nope.
I'm okay with ruining a friendship because we have to get to a decision, and my decision
Damn,
is for
Jeff.
Little Manhattan.
I knew you were gonna pick Little
I
Manhattan.
know. I feel like it was so obvious because I mean I
So
realized
obvious.
this
I
the
had no
first
idea.
time.
I felt like it was
In that last few
completely-
seconds, I was like, oh no, he's gonna pick my girl, and my heart's gonna be broken.
They're really good. It's just
I totally understand why he picked.
just hits so close.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
relatable. I feel like Juan and I have definitely. I mean everyone.
Yeah,
but like
everyone.
as guys have gone
As
through
guys,
exactly
yeah.
what
I
they've
think this
gone
was like a
through.
guys versus girls week, and you
Yeah.
it's not numbered.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, it's true.
when I really thought about it, I was like, yeah, it's kind of like a guys versus girls.
Yeah, it's
But
true.
I don't want that to hurt. And I take it away from
Jeff,
my
enough
movies.
us. Enough us.
It's alright.
It's okay, my girl, you did well. We'll save you for a rainy day.
That's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna. This is still really good, guys.
So think about it when Jurassic Park is up there. Remember this. Remember this.
Yeah. I'll be on your side. I will be on your side.
Well, while Juan is celebrating, thank you guys for watching. Tune in next week.
No!
You're watching. Oh, it's so
Jesus Christ!
Watch The Little Manhattan if you didn't get that from his plug
You
right
should
there.
really watch My Girl. It's really good.
Choose Little Manhattan. Sorry.
Fuck you.
Juan,
I can't do the outro this week.
All right. I think. Okay, I got this. Well, thank you for watching. Tune in next week. If please comment below with your picks or any film feuds we should have at any time after this. So
Like,
awesome, guys.
subscribe.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and everything like that. Yeah, we're gonna get this over with before Juan has.
And we'll see you guys in the next Film Feud episode. See ya!
See you guys.
Bye. Oh my god, Ron.